Hi, welcome to yet another exciting episode of It's All About Technology. In my earlier episode, we did speak about the IoT, which is going to get a stronger coverage on account of low power WAN, which is called LP WAN. By year 2022, 100% of the global population is expected to be on the LP WAN. Today, we are going to talk about the increasing threat in the cyber security on account of IoT expansion. Then we are going to talk about DR for data centers. Now let's take a moment and understand what is causing a concern for cyber security breaches. There are two things which is going to drive the cyber security breaches in the years to come. The 5G as a technology which is getting rolled out across India and across the globe will make the cyber hackers active more and more in terms of attacking IoT devices. Earlier statistics which I shared with you, in the year 2019, 54% of the IoT devices across the globe were impacted on account of cyber security breaches. With 5G, the increased speed will give more and more access to the criminals who will keep on trying to breach the IoT devices. Therefore, it becomes a compelling reason for enterprises and government across the globe to make a larger investment in terms of ensuring the systems are protected and cyber security will be in the forefront. Taking a pause, let me shift to the data center or the DR. Now many people mildly get confused between disaster recovery site versus a backup. Now backup and DR are not one and the same. A backup can provide you backup of the content, folders, whichever is considered to be very, very critical. Therefore, you start doing a backup either on a primary or on a secondary device. But a disaster recovery is a pure play failover takeover. That means the mean time between failure and takeover will have a minimum amount of lag. Why DR is becoming important? Two things which drives DR as an important factor for any enterprise. A, the business continuity. B, in terms of any natural calamity or unforeseen circumstances. If your primary DR cannot function normally, your DR, which is actually on a backup as secondary, will take over the continuity immediately. Typically, the DR as a backup services provider, they have a setup across the globe. When I say across the globe, if one calamity is impacting a country, the continuity can automatically happen from another country. Now there is a question which many will ask, or many in fact are in the mood of exploring, how a DR should be set up. Can this be a only managed center? Can this be a hybrid? Or what are the other options available? In my opinion and my recommendation, plan for your DR on the cloud. Few years ago, whenever we spoke about DR on the cloud or DR at a primary or secondary center, the questions were raised whether do we have such kind of a technological resources which can manage them very well. Today, the doubt is absolutely clear from our mind. The reason being, many of the cloud services provider, they have the wherewithal and the technology to support any kind of a requirement for an enterprise or the governments across the globe. Before you embark on the journey of DR as a service, which is the most important element of setting up a DR, before you embark on the journey for disaster recovery as a service, an enterprise need to size their RPOs and RTIs, which means what is it which need to be set up as a part of the DR, and second, how much data you are actually willing to lose. Now, DR as a service can be explored in three different models. Managed services model is the most preferred one. The reason being, the services provider will manage end-to-end DR as a service for an enterprise. The second model is self-services model. When I say self-services model, the services is provided by a service provider, but everything is managed by an enterprise with their own resources and pools within the system and organization. The third method could be assisted model. When I say assisted model, that it's a kind of an hybrid model between an enterprise and the services provider. In a nutshell, cybersecurity and DR, of course, as a service, will become an important element of investment for enterprises, for governments across the globe. More to come in my next episode. Keep watching. It's all about technology. Signing off, Ravi Venkatraman. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel, Ravi's iView. If you like my videos, like them, share them, and subscribe to them. Thank you so much.